Evening all. It is 7:14 on Friday the 27th of March. That might be wrong. That's probably wrong. Strong start. Um, Thank you, Drew, for putting a question up because I genuinely didn't really know what to talk about today. I don't really have much to say that hasn't actually already been said, though, really. Ways that I feel like I've changed over the last couple of weeks, things that I didn't do before either. Sort of having anxiety almost in not wanting to upset people. So by that I mean sort of when you're going on these walks and stuff and like walking past people, like I'm making sure to keep my distance. In some cases, depending on their body language, I'm not making eye contact. I'm not engaging. I'm not meaning to be rude. It's just they seem a little bit. Those people seem a bit sort of distressed and on edge that I'm near them or in their vicinity, and I don't want to. I don't want somebody to have a negative experience. I guess that's not the right way to put it, but I don't want to make someone feel bad or feel worried. It's like facing away from people, sort of thing. And I don't know whether they think I'm just being a dick, but I hope they realise that it's because I don't want to like give them my lurgy if I have it, and I also don't want them to feel uncomfortable. So that was the main thing that I thought of. So yeah, went for another long walk today. I went for one on Tuesday, and today I felt like I had to go up to another one because I am entrapped by Pokemon Go and have been for nearly 4 years. And they put up a new event this morning at 8 o'clock. So I was like, right, well, I'm going to have to go for a 15-mile walk then to try and get these new mons. So I did. Got a decent haul of stuff. So that's as good reason as any to go for a walk, I suppose. I'm noticing more and more shops, especially smaller shops, putting these distancing measures in. Tape on the floor, separating how far away you should be from somebody else down an aisle, which is fair enough. I understand that, and also distancing from cashiers as well. But it's a bit weird when you walk past some and there's people standing outside. Again, talking about this anxiety, I'm never sure whether I'm allowed to whether they're waiting for something else. Like, are they waiting for the chemist just down the road, or are they waiting for the shop? And I usually, like today, I was by a Tesco in Kingsmead and I didn't ask. I was just like, okay, I'm getting away from this situation now. I wasn't going to ask somebody, are you waiting for the chemist or are you waiting for the shop? I was just like, that's just awkward. So I didn't bother. I just carried on. Didn't really need anything anyway. Probably saved myself a bit of money doing that. So a bit of a weird one. I was walking and my granddad tried to add me on Facebook. I was like, what's this all about? Bit weird. So I rang my mum and I was like, Grandad's tried to add me on Facebook, and she was just like, right, I know what that'll be. I'll just tell him. Because obviously I post some silly memes, but some are quite unsavoury. Like, I have a bit of a black sense of humour. I like black comedy and stuff, and I definitely wouldn't want my grandparents seeing that. Some of the stuff I post is just creature-ish. But it was good, actually, in a way, because it reminded me that I hadn't actually spoken to them for a long time. I hadn't seen them for a long time, and I guess I can't see them now for the inevitable future. So I gave them a ring. It was good to hear from them and just figuring out where they're at. They seem to be quite positive. They've had a lot of support from their neighbours, which is good to see communities coming together. So they seem fine, which is good. They've been isolating for 2 weeks. And they're taking it very seriously, which is all grand. I'm glad that they're safe. So yeah, all positive on that front. I gave up on doing Resident Evil 2, the second campaign, because I got to one of the boss fights that I found very hard first time round. And I thought I was like absolutely bossing the game. I was like, I've done most of this before. I can do it again with like ruthless efficiency. And then I got there and I had less supplies than I did the first time around. I was like, how have I managed to fuck this up so badly? And I was like, this was like the tits hard the first time round. How the fuck am I supposed to do it now? So I just gave up. my motto. We were on about mottos to live by. Yesterday, mine should be: if you don't succeed, give up. That's my new motto, because I am first sign of trouble, I'm out. Basically, that's what I've come to learn about myself. I had a few recommendations from people to watch this Tiger King documentary on Netflix. And I started watching it. I watched the first episode, which was just sort of like establishing the people and the situation. And I can already tell that I'm more than likely just going to binge watch it, like I did with the Ted Bundy documentary. There's something, good documentaries are really captivating for me. Like series sometimes can be as well, but I think I'm a sucker for a good documentary, and I will just, if something's got me gripped, I will just sit and watch it. Like, I think I watched the Ted Bundy one till about 1 a.m. because I wanted to watch all the episodes in one night. So, you never know, could be a late one. But that's kind of really all I've got to say today. I've still managed to talk for 6 minutes somehow. But I'm going to leave it at that, because I had a right arsehole trying to get the bloody video up last night because the internet is so rammed with people. I couldn't upload it. It just kept being like, nah, denied. So hopefully if I put a smaller video, it won't completely overload the system. So I'm going to go now. And hopefully I have something more interesting to say tomorrow, but probably not, because I'm just sat inside like a dickhead. So there you go. Ta-ta for now.